Motherfucking eyes, I'm the one. Why you think that I've been rolling with a Kai? Your little arms is too short to hotbox with God. French is long, team strong with them, a gun, die would die. Tired of these fake snakes, crooked names who oppress Jake. No pressure makes diamonds I won't break on this crooked landscape. We gon' make some shake, so I ain't got time to argue with you fucking reprobates. Why these crackers getting richer when we raise the crime rate, and they hunt my people like gorillas and some primates. So we in these streets trying to raise a brother's mind state in every concrete jungle. Cali is a tri-state. I bury brothers over beef that they couldn't squash. Blood.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Look, I keep it loyal to the T. U.P.K play for kings. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother way. Go ahead. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. Go ahead. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead. This shit is too easy. I'm on gold, but they don't believe me. You know I'm winning with the team. Screaming Vinny, 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 V's. Need them devils screaming out bloody murder. I'm about to close the curtain. I'm on my grind, bitch, I'm working. Sorry, all them lies, it ain't working. Them niggas weak, cause they be churching. I'm a West nigga, that's for certain. If he cross the line, I'm gonna back up and I'ma hit his ass with this virus. And I come through 300 strong, 144 Leonidas. All my niggas, we eat. I'm in this bitch with the itis. Say, all y'all do the sweet. Tell y'all to do the sweet. The nigga made the wrong move, he make his ass out the league. He ain't one of us hit the league. He ain't one of us here preach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Go ahead. I keep it loyal to the T. U.P.K play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat.
You see this look that's on my face, bitch, I'm for real with it. I hit the streets, put on my cleats, was in the field with it. You soft as cotton, just an actor, Uncle Phil with it. And then my target's on the move, but I can still hit it. Hey, I speak true cause it's necessary. Color Jack revolutionary. Cold on them like January. Commander General is a visionary. Soul food, no sweets. Your preacher man, he's sweet. Matter of fact, he weak. It's wartime for peace. Think you hard, nigga, you ain't. Fuck with us, nigga, you can't. You smart cars, we pace. We form up in ranks. We body bag this rap shit. All black, no bright shit. Real life, no cap, bitch. Fall on them, that's cap shit.
But I keep it loyal to the T. U.P.K play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead.
According to God, the white man is the God.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. So everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone people. Boy, ask you to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, what the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. Oh, he cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed the up on parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know it's golden to get them. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the props. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. Like we all come together. Cause they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. You gotta stand up and serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. I'm step, I'm silent for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent. I got it, let's go, let's go. I ain't taking no losses. Ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with you. I'ma be low to the right arm. Tell them we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got you, baby mother on high. Your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the props. That baby so belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Plus your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the props.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up, serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga.
All I wanna do is run it. All I wanna do is run it. Hey, get the money, tell her run it. Run it, ain't no problem if you want it. All my niggas 100. All I wanna do is run it. All I wanna do is run it. Hey, get the money, tell her run it. Ain't no problem if you want it. All my niggas 100. All I wanna do is run it. Made a fit, it's about to be a KO. Gotta build this nation, gotta stack a couple pesos. I'm about to paint a picture, gotta lay on. Already turned up, took a shot and poured a lay on. Shorty say I'm the realest that she saw. I'm just trying to run it like I'm running from the law. Cause you know I gotta get it for my children. U.P.K, bitch, we in the field. Okay, I think it's time to level up. Them niggas ain't special, bro. Them niggas just regular. Me, I'm a heavyweight, tryna run in every state. Lot of soldiers, whole lot of rank. Watch me regulate. You know we taking ground, plus we ain't playing round. If the nigga ain't got the heart, tell him stand down. And put your hands down. Please, somebody call the police. It's a man down. All I wanna do is run it. All I wanna do is run it. Get the money, tell her run it. Ain't no problem if you want it. All my niggas 100. All I wanna do is run it. All I wanna do is run it. Get the money, tell her run it. Ain't no problem if you want it. All my niggas 100.
All I ever did was run it. This one West, all of these ignorant fools are dummies. Get the fuck with all of that fake shit in that front. Got a heater like it's honey, bullets bouncing off of the drum like a punch. Pump my gas, smashing this rubber. Gun sound like a stutter. You knew that the bitch a hoe and you still had to go cover. Sellouts and undercovers, don't fuck with you fag fuckers. Got shooters flame.
Just turn the mic up on two. Check. Check. Checkity, check. Yeah, check. If y'all tuning in Bible Show online, give me a 1 in the chat. Let us know that it's Toward, that the sound is coming through Toward Bible Show. I'm gonna have to flip it so we can see the comments on them. Check. Give me a 1 in the chat. Let me know that the audio is Toward, but coming through Toward. If y'all tuning in to the Sabbath service, Bible Show. All right, so with that being said, Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah Barakathum to the Akim, Yahweh Shemal Atah, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah to the sisters, to the Awakin. We are the I.S.U.P.K started 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, operating up under command in YAHANNA. We're about to celebrate and start the Sabbath service this morning. I'm Officer Zion Yala of 5,000 in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I got my brother with me. Officer of 1,000, Kawal Yahweh in the building. So, Lord willing, if your first time tuning in, go ahead, Baba Kwashah, which means please in the Hebrew. Comment, like, subscribe. If you have any questions about anything that you see or this, what we're doing in this service, feel free to ask your questions. And with that, we're about to get started.
SHALAM.
Sawapanya Akwadam, which means stand and turn towards the east at attention. We're about to do the Lord's prayers in the Hebrew and in the English.
Think so? Okay. It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malapka. Taba'ah. Watazayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baharatazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Nathanawa. Lakam. Kal. Yuwam. Wasalak now. Kawat now. Kaslak now. Wala'ah. Tabi'ah now. Benasai 1. Abal. Habashai now. Mayan. Right. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Lawa'alamya. Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. We forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
So prayer for the power. Yahweh. Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Baba Kwashah.
Nathanawa.
Aka. La'pa'ah.
Kal
Manawa. Aka. Latahar. Hatamazaria. Haka. Lahakia. Hamathia. Haka. Al-Kawath. Atama'ala. Lagarashan. Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah. The water Aman. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. All manner of disease. Now, power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah. The water. Amen.
It's the prayer for the blessings in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Yahweh Shah. Maka Allah. Alahayim. Atazah Baya'ah. Alawap Yahanna. Alawapia. Asaranya. Hakwatazayanya. Hakoyayoyo. Wakwathia. Yahweh. Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah. Wada Aman.
In English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And Michael. And the angels. Commander YAHANNA. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121. Asha'a,
Asha'a,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Ahaharia,
Ahaharia,
Mahayan,
Mahayan,
Yaba'a,
Yaba'a,
Aizaria,
Azaria,
Ma'ayin, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Asha,
Asha,
Shamayam,
Shamayam,
Waharatiza,
Waharatiza,
Ayathan,
Ayathan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Magolka,
Goya,
Al Yanawam,
Al Yanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Hana,
Hana,
La'a,
La'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamor,
Shawamor,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Tazalka,
Al Yad,
Ayah,
Yamyaka,
Yamyaka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Ashamash,
Ashamash,
Lahayaka,
Layaka,
Wayarak,
Ryarak,
Walayala,
Layala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makalrai,
Makalrai,
Yasha'ar,
Yashimar,
Asnapashka,
Asnapaska,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashimar,
Taza'atka,
Taza'atka,
Wabawa'aka,
Wabaka'atka,
Mayata,
Mayata,
Ayalam.
Why are we love?
Okay. 121 in English.
Oh,
You got English watch. You got.
Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes, unto the hills,
hills,
from which cometh my
which cometh
help.
my help.
My help coming from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth.
Made heaven and
He will
earth.
not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee
He that keepeth
will
thee
not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharala
that keepeth Yasharala
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh's thy keeper.
Yahweh's thy keeper.
Yahweh's thy shade
Yahweh's
upon
thy
thy right
shade
hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve
from
thee
all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
Yahweh
out
shall preserve thy going
and
out,
thy coming in,
and thy coming in.
for this time forth,
This time
and
forth,
even forevermore.
even forevermore. Psalms 83. Aliyaham.
Aleham,
Al-Damalaka.
Al-Tamlaka,
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Takarash,
Wa'al-Tashakwat.
Wa-Tashikwat,
Al-Kayahana.
Al-Kayana,
Awabika.
Yabika,
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan,
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash,
Al-Imaka.
Ayamlaka,
Yarmwa.
Yarawah,
Sabada.
Savada,
Wayata.
Wayata,
Ya'ai-Tazawa.
Atazawa,
Al-Tazapanwaka.
Atazapamwaka,
Abawa'a.
Wabaa,
Lakawa.
Lakawa,
Makakiram.
Makaki,
Magawa'a.
Mamgawa,
Wala Ayasakar.
Wala Yaskar,
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha,
Awada.
Sawada,
Kaya.
Laya,
Nahawataza.
Jaratza,
Laba.
Laba,
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa,
Ayaka.
Ayaka,
Wayarath.
Wayarath,
Yakaratwa.
Yakaratwa,
Alahaya.
Alahai,
Alawam.
Adawam,
Wayashemai.
Wayashmai,
Ayam.
Aliyam,
Awa'aba.
Wababa,
Wahagaria.
Waragaria,
Gabal.
Gabal,
Wamawan.
Yamuwan,
Wamalak.
Mawalak,
Kalashah.
Falashat,
Anyashabia.
Alishabi,
Tazawar.
Tazwar,
Gamashawar.
Gam Yashuwa,
Nalawa.
Nalawa,
Imam.
Amam,
Hayawa.
Hayawa,
Zarawa.
Zarawa,
Labayalawat.
Labanyalawat,
Selah.
Selah,
Ashalaham.
Ashalaham,
Kamadyan.
Kamadi,
Kesasara.
Kasharah,
Kayabyan.
Yabi,
Anakor.
Wadakar,
Washworth.
Kakashwa,
Shatnuwa.
Nashadwa,
Bayandaira.
Badara,
Hayawa.
Hayawa,
Daman.
Daman,
Ladama'a. Ladama'a.
Lamana'a,
Sayathamwa.
Sawatam,
Nadaya.
Nada,
Mawa'a.
Dawa'a,
Karaba.
Karaba,
Ashar.
Ashar,
Amarwa.
Amarwa,
Nayarashah.
Nayarashah,
Lanawa.
Yanawa,
Ah. Naawa.
Dayawat,
Alahaya.
Alahaya,
Alahaya.
Dahela,
Shayathamwa.
Shawatam,
Kagagala.
Kagaraga,
Kwash.
Kakwash,
Napayaraka.
Kapirablaka,
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash,
Tabia Ira Ira.
Tabi Iri,
Wakalabaha.
Wakalaba'a,
Alahat.
Walahat,
Harayam.
Yarayam,
Kantar Dama.
Daradama,
Basa Irika.
Wasa Iri,
Babasa.
Wabasa,
Apathka.
Apath,
Abahalam.
La Halam,
Wala'a.
Wala'a,
Hanyaha.
Yapalaham,
Walawan.
Walawan,
Wayabakwashwa.
Wanakwashma,
Shimka.
Shimka,
Yahawa.
Yahawah,
Yabashwa.
Labashwa,
Wayabalawa.
Matawa,
Ajai.
Adiai,
Wayakaparwa.
Wadaparma,
Wayabadawa.
Wadabadu,
Wayadayawa.
Wadarwa,
Hayata.
Sarada,
Shimka.
Shimka,
Yahawa.
Yahawah,
Labatka.
Labatka,
Alawan.
Anawan,
Al-Kaharataza.
Al-Takarashiza. Salaki. Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies,
thy enemies
make a tumult.
make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
lift up the head.
They have taken crafty
They have
counsel
taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy
That
people.
consult together.
Consult together.
But one consent.
One consent.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off,
cut them off
from being a nation.
being a nation.
That the name of Israel,
Name of Israel.
the name of Yasharala,
Name of Yasha'ala.
maybe no more remembrance.
No remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
They consulted together.
With one consent.
One consent.
They are confederate against
They're
thee.
confederate
The
against thee.
tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacles of Edom.
and the Ishmaelites,
And the Ishmaelites.
of Moab,
Moab.
and the Hagarenes,
The Hagarenes.
Gabal,
Gabal.
and Ammon,
And Ammon.
and Amalek,
And Amalek.
the Philistines,
Philistines.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also
Ashur also
is joined with them.
Join with them.
They are hoping the children of Lot.
Hoping the children of
Selah,
Lot. Selah.
do unto unto them as unto the Midianite, as to Sincere, as to Jabin, at the brook of Son, which perished at Endor, that came at dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Arel and like Zael, yea, all their princes, as Zabah and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in our possession. Oh Yahweh, make them like a wheel, and stumble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. So, all right, with that, Yashab, which means be seated in the Hebrew Bible Kushah.
This one, third one.
All right, so this is a part of the service where we go into our records, which is the book that we call the Bible, which is Israelites' records. These are records of a nation of people, right? And we go into it and we read the Hebrew and in the English, and we break it down so our people can understand this thing. And Lord willing, we get into the traditions of our own tradition. And this is where it starts at. You understanding your language, we understanding our history, us understanding our customs. These are the things that allow brothers and sisters to, you know what I'm saying, to champion on in the way of the Lord. The first thing you have to understand is what is the mission. You know what I'm saying? We got to hold tight to our old traditions and follow the law, statutes, and commandments. And this is what the I.S.U.P.K stands on. Law, statutes, and commandments, and brotherhood, all right? Once again, if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat, and we'll be able to get to them.
This is the book we left off last. We started in the book of Genesis, chapter 35. We read the Hebrew, ancient Syrian Hebrew, then in English. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 35, verse 28. YAHANNA, Yamaya, Ya Tazakakwa, Ma'ath, Shanaha, Ya Slakia, Washama Nayam, Shanaha, Wayagawa Ya Tazakakwa, Wayamath, I.S.U.P.K, I'm a Yahweh, Tazakwak, Washabai, Yamayam, Wayakwabara, Athwa, I.S.U.P.K, Waya Banayawa, verse 1. Wa'alaha, Daladalawath, I.S.U.P.K, Hayawa, Adawam, I.S.U.P.K, Laquaka, Ath, Nashayawa, Mabanawath, Kanaik, it's like a Kanaain, Ath, Ida Bath, Ayalawak, Hakathaya, Wa'ath, Ahalayabama'a, Bath, Ainaha, Bath, Tazabayawak, Hakawaya'a. We stop at verse 5. Okay. Wa'ath,
Bashamath, Bath, Yashamayal, Akawath, Nabayawath, Wathalad, Ida La'ishawa, Ath, Ayalapaz, Wabashamath, Yalada'a, Ath, where I were all, Wa'ala Bama'a, Yalada'a, Ath, Ya'ayash, Wa'ath, Ya'alam, Wa'ath, Kwawaka, Alaha, Baniya, Aishawa, Ashar, Yaladawa, Lawa, Ba'arataza, Kana'ain. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 35 and verse 28 in the English. And the days of Isaac were 180 years. Verse 29. And Isaac gave up the ghost and died, and was gathered unto his people, being old and full of days. And his sons Esau and Jacob buried him.
Now, when they said gave up the ghost, this ain't the Christian church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When it says ghost, is the translation is spirit, and in the Hebrew it's rakah, right? So he gave up the spirit. I mean, his soul. You know what I'm saying? He died. He passed away. He gave up the spirit, right? So this is a thing that we talk about as brothers and sisters. Our body, the thing that we have, just the physical part. But what we do from day in and out, this is the spirit that we carry. You know what I'm saying? So we want to make sure we stay, you know what I'm saying, locked in. So this breaking down, it's not the ghost at the Christian church. Ghost is spirit, okay? Go ahead, Salaki.
Come. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36 and verse 1. Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. Esau took his wives of the daughters of Canaan, Adah, the daughter of Elon, the Hittite, and Ahalibama'ah, the daughter of Anah, the daughter of Zibeon, the Hivite.
Right. He said Esau took his wives too, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, go
That's
ahead,
right.
boy.
Verse 3. And Bashemath, Ishmael's daughter, sister of Nepajoth, and Adah bare Esau Eliphaz, and Bashemath bare Ra'ul. Verse 5. And Aholibamah bare Jeush, and Jalam, and Korah. These are the sons of Esau, which were born unto him in the land of Canaan.
Right. So once again, when we start out the service, I explained that this book is a record book. It's like any, you know, if any of you had like a, you know, grandfather and big mama may have had a book that was in the front room on the front mantle. And guess what was in that book that was in that front room in the front mantle? All the names of maybe her children and her children's children. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that we used to do. The scriptures are no different. It's once again, just think of this would be the front of the, you know what I'm saying, of that mantle that on the thing that grandma used to do, write all the names in there. And this is what this is. This is why this is our history versus what everybody else has going on. All right.
That's right. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36 and verse 6. YAHANNA, I.S.U.P.K, Ath, Nashayawa'ah, Wa'ath, Banayawa, Wa'ath, Banatayawa, Wa'ath, Cow, Napashwath, Bayathawa, Wa'ath, Makwana Wa'ah, Athwa, cow, Bahamathwa, Wa'ath, cow, Kwanaya Naiwa, Ashar, Rakash, Ba'arataza, Kana'ain, Wayalak, Al, Aharataza, Opaniyah, Ya'aiqua, Akayawa, Kaya, Hayaha, Rakawasham, Rabah, Mashabath, Yakadawa, Wala'ah, Yakalaha, Aharataza, Bagayara, Ya'am, Lasha'ath, Atham, Mapanya, Makwanayaham, verse 8. Y.A.H.U.P.K, I.S.U.P.K, Ba'ar, Sha'ayara, I.S.U.P.K, Hawa'ah, Adawam, Wa'alaha, Thaladawath, I.S.U.P.K, Abia, Adawam, Bahara, Bahar, Sha'ayara, that's seer, yeah. Alaha, Shamawath, Banayah, I.S.U.R, Aliyapaz, Ban, Ida'ah, Ashath, Ashar, Ra'iwa all, Ban, Bashamath, Asham, Slakia, Ashath, Ashawa. Start with verse 12. Wayahayawa, Banya, Alayapaz, Thayaman, Al-Marah, Tazapawa, Wagayatham, Wakwanaz, verse 12, whatever you, Wathamanaya I, Hayatha, Palayagash, La'ayalapaz, Ban, Ashawa, Wathlad, La'alayapaz, Ath, Imalak, Alaha, Baniyah, Idaha, Ishath. It's like Ashath, Ishar. Yep. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36 and verse 6. And Esau took wives, and his sons, and his daughters, and all the persons of his house, and his cattle, and all his beasts, and all his substance, which he had got in the land of Canaan, and went into the country from the face of his brother Jacob.
Oh, Salakia too. This one thing I definitely, we're gonna try to get through it this morning, but I just thought I was gonna make sure we point this out. If y'all remember, where did Jacob go to get his wives from? Jacob went to Laban, which was family, right? He was told to go to Laban to get family. And you're reading where Esau is getting his wives from, the land of Canaan, a whole nother bloodline. You understand? And that's why I brought up the daughter of Ishmael.
Right.
So what was once again, Edom is proving, Esau is proving that he is Edom. He not only earlier he wasted away his birthright,
right,
and now he's passing down his traditions to a people that are not his people.
Right.
And he's out here in the land of Canaan just sowing seed. You know what I'm saying? Salaki, go ahead.
Come. Verse 7. For their riches were more than they might dwell together, and the land wherein they were strangers could not bear them because of their cattle. Verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
Salakia too. Strangers. Does that sound familiar out there? For all you Christians, we understood that the other nations were Gentiles, strangers.
Right.
Right? What is the word you call them? Heathens.
That's right.
Strangers, heathens, Gentiles. These were the people that was outside. Read the other verse again. So like,
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36 and verse 7. For their riches were more than they might dwell together in the land wherein they were strangers, could not bear them because of their cattle. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
Esau's what?
Edom.
Go ahead.
Verse 9. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. Verse 10. These are the names of Esau's sons. Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau. Reuel, the son of Bashemath, the wife of Esau. And the sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, and Gatam, and Kenaz. Verse 12. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bare to Eliphaz Amalek. These were the sons of Adah, Esau's wife.
Y'all hear these names? You get in the scripture, you start breaking in old Teman, how the Lord gonna bring Teman down, how Amalek gonna pay for what he did for the children of Israel, what he did with the children of Israel when leading up out of the land of Egypt.
I don't know. Did you hear something?
I thought I heard something. They gotta keep.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Check that pad over there, right now.
Yep.
See, this once again, this is why it's important that we go back and read this history and see what's going on. All right. Verse 13.
Correct. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36, and verse 13 in the Hebrew. Wa'ala'ah, Banayah, Ra'awa'al, Nakath, Razarak, Shama'ah, Wamaza'ah, Alaha, Hayawa, Banayah, Bashamath, Ashath, Aishawa, Aishawa, Wa'alaha, Hayawa, Banaya, Alabama'a, Bath, Ainaha, Bath, Tazaba'awan, Ashath, Aishawa, Wathalad, Aishawa, Ath, Ya'ayash, Wa'ath, Ayalam, Wa'ath, Quaraka, Alaha, Alawapaya, Banewa, Banya, Aishawa, Banaya, Alayapaz, Bakawa'ar, Aishawa, Alawa'az, Slack 15. Thayaman, Alawapa. Slack Alawapa. Awamor. Alawap. Tazapawa. Alawapa. Quanaaz. Alawap. Quarak. Alawapa. Gatham. Alawap. Amalak. Alaha. Alawapaya. Alayapaz. Ba'arataza. Idawam. Alaha. Banaya. Idaha. Stop at verse 19. 17. Wa'alaha. Banaya. Ra'awa'al. Ban. Aishawa. Alawap. Bakanath. Alawap. Zarak. ala wapa, shama'a, ala wapa, maza'a, alaha, ala wapaya, wa'ai wa'al, ba'arataza, ala wam, alaha, banaya, bashamath, ashath, aishawa. Yep, verse 18. Wa'alaha, banaya, ala yabama'a, ashath, aishawa, ala wap, ya'aiwash, ala wap, ya'ailam, ala wapa, quara'ak, sorry, quarak, alaha, ala wapaya, ahalaya bama'a, bath, anaha, aishath, aishawa. Verse 19. Alaha, banaya, aishawa, wa alaha, alawapayaham, ha wa'a, hadawam. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36, and verse 13. And these are the sons of Ruel, Nahath, and Zerahah, Shemaha, and Mizah. These were the sons of Bashemath, Esau's wife. 14. And these were the sons of Ahobalamah, the daughter of Anah, the daughter of Zibeon, Esau's wife. And she bare to Esau Jehush and Jalam and Korah. Verse 15. These were the dukes of the sons of Esau.
These are the who?
The dukes of the sons of Esau.
Dukes of the sons of Esau?
Mm-hmm. These, verse 15, these were the dukes of the sons of Esau.
You understand? You ever heard of what this show these have? The Dukes of Hazards.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Destruction is Esau. What they did, they run from the cops. They were moonshine runners, if I'm not mistaken. And guess what they had on top of the General Lee? And us as so-called black Hispanic Native Indian grew up watching this damn show. Had a damn Confederate flag on the top of the General Lee. The Dukes of Hazzard. You ever heard of Dukes over in England and their prestige? This is what they're talking about. They know their bloodline. They know their lineage. But we're the ones walking around calling ourselves African Americans.
All right.
Go ahead, Cole.
Khan. Verse 15. These were the dukes of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau, Duke Tamah, Duke Omar, Duke Zepho, and Duke Kenaz. Verse 16. Duke Korah.
What do they call this? The royal blood, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
They know their lineage, y'all. They know exactly that they come from them caves.
Yep.
Mount Seir. We just read it. Go ahead.
Verse 16. Duke Korah, Duke Gatam, Duke Amalek. These are the dukes that came of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Adah. Verse 17, and these are the sons of Ruel, Esau's son, Duke Nathah, Duke Zerah, Duke Shemaha, Duke Mizah. These are the dukes that came of Ruel in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Bashemath, Esau's wife. Verse 18, these are the sons of Aholabamah, Esau's wife, Duke Jeush, Duke Jalam, Duke Korah. These were the dukes that came of Aholabamah, the daughter of Anah, Esau's wife. Verse 19, these are the sons of Esau, who is Edom, and these are their dukes. This is verse of Genesis chapter 36 and verse 20. Alaha, Banayah, Sha'ayar, Hakarayah, Yashabayah, Aharatazah, Lawatan, Washawabal, Watazaba Iwan, Wainaha, Wadashwan, Watazor, Wadayashwan, Alaha, Alawapia, Hakaraya, Banaya, Shayar, Ba'arataza, Adawam, Wayahayawa, Banaya, Lawatan, Karaya, Wahayam, Wahayamya, Slakia, Wa'akawath, Lawatan, Damanai, Wa'alaha, Banaya, Shawabal, Alawan, Wamanakath, Wa'ayabal, Shapawa, Wa'anawam, verse 24, Wa'alaha, Banaya, Tazabayawan, Wa'ayaha, Wa'inaha, Awa'a, Ainaha, Aishar, Mataza'a, Ath, Hamama, Bamada Bar, Bar Aithwa, Ath, Hakamaraya, Latazaba Iwan, Abayawa, verse 25, Wa'alaha, Baniya, Ainaha, Dashan, Laba Ma'a, Bath, Ainaha. That's that name of Abimelech. Wahaba. Yeah, it's Aho Lebama'a. Aho Lebama'a, and it's just way worse in Syria. Verse 26. Wahala'a, Banaya, Dayashan, Kamadan, Washabawan, Wayatharan, Rakaran. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36, and verse 20. These are the sons of Seir, the Horite, who inhabited the land, Latan, and Shobal, and Zabimion, and Anah. Verse 21. And Dishan, and Ezer, and Dishan, these are the dukes of the Horites, the children of Seir, in the land of Edom. Verse 22. And the children of Latan were Hori and Heman. And Latan's sister was Timnah. Verse 23. And the children of Shobal were these, Alvan and Manathah and Ebal, Shepho and Onam. Verse 24. And these are the children of Zibeon, Bath, Ajah, and Anah, both Ajah and Anah. This was that Anah that found the mules in the wilderness as he fed the asses of Zibeon, his father. Verse 25. And the children of Anah were these, Dishan and Aholibamah, the daughter of Anah. Verse 26. And these are the children of Dishan, Hemdan, and Ishban, and Itharan, and Sharon. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 27. Alaha, Banaya, Tazarah, Balahawan, Raza'awan, Waza'aiwan, Wa'aikwawan, Alaha, Banaya, Daishan, Irataza, Wa'aran, Alaha, Alawapaya, Hakaraya, Alawap, Lawatan, Alawap, Shawabal, Alawapa, Tazabaiwan, Alawap, Ainaha, Alawapa, Dishan, Alawapa, Itazar, Alawapa, Dayashan, Alaha, Alawapaya, Hakaraya, La'a Lapayaham, Baharataza, Sha'ai Yara, verse 31. Waha Wa'ala'a, Halamayakayam, Ashar, Malakawa, Ba'arataza, Adawam, Lapanaya, Malak, Labanaya, Yashara'al, Wayamalak, Ba'adawam, Bala'ai, Ban, Ba'ira, Washam, Ira'ah, Danahaba'a, verse 33. Wayamath, Bala'ai, Wayamalak, Thakathayawa, Wayababa, Ban, Zarak, Baba Tazara'a, Wamatha, Wayamath, Wayababa, Wayamalak, Thayawa, Kasham, Ma'arataza, Hamaya, Manya, verse 30. Stop it. Oh, I went too far. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36, and verse 27. Verse 27. The children of Ezer are these, Balahan and Zavan and Akan. Verse 28. The children of Dishan are these, Uz and Aran. Verse 29. These are the dukes that came of the Horites, Duke Latan, Duke Shabal, Duke Zibeon, and Duke Anah.
Salaki, if I may. Now we do the research in the school. We've done, the brothers that's above us and done the research on these children, right? And we know the lineage throughout this that's being broken down right here in Genesis. Now, what you have to do if you really want to learn this, go back and just go look it up. Honestly, just go look in your Zon of Inventory dictionary, and it will give you the names in these places where they live and these children.
Right.
But this is one thing I want to focus on. We understand these, but we have to understand where our people come from. But once again, these are records. This is why we know we can't fool with. Just because Esau lives in Germany doesn't mean he's not Esau. Just because Esau lives in Australia doesn't mean he's not Esau.
Right.
Just because Esau lives in Antarctica does not mean he's not Esau. They're all these nations are throughout the whole planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? Some of us don't. I know in our world we don't get a chance to leave Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Right.
We open up this world. You travel around, you see devils every damn where you go. And they sprinkle themselves and they be in charge of all the things you wouldn't even think of. All right, go ahead, Salak.
Khan. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36, and verse 28. And the children of Dishan are these, Uz and Aran. 29. These are the dukes that came of the Horites, Duke Latan, Duke Shabal, Duke Zibeon, and Duke Anah. Verse 30. Duke Dishan, Duke Ezer, Duke Dishan. These are the dukes that came of Horai among the dukes in the land of Seir. Verse 31. And these are the kings that reigned in the land of Edom before there reigned any king over the children of Israel. Verse 32. And Bala, the son of Beor, reigned in Edom, and the name of his city was Dinhabah. Verse 33. And Bela died. And Jobab, the son of Zerah, Basra, reigned in his stead. Verse 34. And Jobab, well, I read down in Hebrew too far. And Jobab died, and Hushman of the land of Timani reigned in his stead. Verse 35. And Husham died, and Hadad, the son of Bedad, who smote Midian in the field of Moab, reigned in his stead, and the name of his city was Avith. Okay, this is verse 36. I'll read down to 40. Yeah, I stopped at 36. Wayamath, Hadada, Wayamalak, Takatath Yawa, Shamala'a, Mamasha Rakwaha, Wayamath, Shamala'a, Wayamalak, Takata Yawa, Sha'awal, Marakabawath, Hanara, 38. Yeah, 30 to 40. 38. Wayamath, Sha'awal, Wayamalak, the Kathayawa, Baal, Kanai, Kanai, Ban, Akabawara, 39. Wayamath, Baal, Baalah, Kanawa, so Kanai, Ban, Akabara, Wamalak, Thakatha Yawa, Hadara, Washam, Irawa, Paiwa, Washam, Aishatawa, Maya Tabaal, Bath, Matarad, Bath, Maya, Zahab, verse 40. Walaha, Shamawath, Alawapaya, Aishawa, Wala Slaki, Lama Shapaka, Thumb, Lama Kwak Matham, Bashamatham, Alawap, the Manai, Alawap, Alawa'a, Halawap, Yatha. All right, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 36 and verse, I stopped at 34 or 35. 35. Okay, no, Rain is Chevelle, he dies, Rain is. Okay, 30, yeah, 38. I had two more. It was book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 38 in English. 37. And Samalah died, the son of Rehoboth, by the river, reigned in his stead. And Saul died, and Baal Hanam, the son of Akbor, reigned in his stead. Verse 39. And Baal Hanan, the son of Akbor, died, and Hadar reigned in his stead. And the name of his city was Pau, and his wife's name was Metabel, the daughter of Matred, the daughter of Mezahab. Verse 40. And these are the names of the dukes that came of Esau according to their families after their places, by their names: Duke Timnah, Duke Alva, Duke Jetheth. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36, and verse 41. This is the last one. Alawapa, Ahalayabama'a, Alawap, Alaha, Alawap, Panayanan, Alawap, Quanaz, Alawap, Thayathan, Alawap, Mabatazar, Alawap, Magaraya all, Alawap, Ayaram, Alaha, Alawapaya, Adawam, Lamashabatham, Baarataza, Akazatham, Hawa'a, Ishar, Ibaya, Adawam, Genesis 37 and verse 1. YAHANNA, Ya'ikwa, Ba'arataza, Magawara'a, Abayawa, Ba'arataza, Kanain, Alaha, Baladawath, Ya'ikwa, Yawasap, Ban, Shaba'ai, Aishara'a, Shanaha, Hayaha, Ra'ai, Raha, Ath, Akayawa, Bataza'an, Wahawa'a, Na'ir, Ath, Banaya, Balaha, Wa'ath, Banaya, Zalapa'a, Nashaya, Abayawa, Wayaba, Yawasap, Ath, Dabatham, Ra'a'a, Al, Abayaham. Verse 3. Wayashara'al, Ahab, Ath, Yawasap, Makala, Banayawa, Kaya, Ban, Zakwanayam, Hawa'a, Lawa, Wa'ishaha, Lawa, Kathanath, Pasayam, verse 4. Wayara'ar, Akayara, Kaya, Athawa, Ahab, Abayaham, Makal, Hakayawa, Wayashanawa, Athwa, Wala'a, Wakalawa, Dabara'a, La Shalam. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36, and verse 41. Here at the bottom. Duke Ehlabamah, Duke Elah, Duke Penan. Verse 42. Duke Kanaz, Duke Taman, Duke Mizbar. Verse 43. Duke Magdiel, Duke Aram. These be the dukes of Edom, according to their habitations in the land of their possession. He is Esau, the father of the Edomites.
It's Salakia too. I just want to also point out, like, when these scriptures are broken down and we talking about the land masses, y'all understand that now they call America the melting pot, right? And in the melting pot, there's still a hierarchy or a pecking order. Just so happen we are in the bottom of this empire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Lord separated people and nations and lands for a reason. You understand? Because if you do not do this, there will be somebody that think that they should be in charge or in rulership. Seeing what we're saying, these are the possessions of the lands of Edom or the Edomites. These are their land. These are their families. This is where they come from. Y'all stay y'all tail over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we have to carve out our neighborhoods and our families. The Lord didn't intend for us to deal with all nations as we all together in one big melting pot. Because every time, if you look at any scriptorial like history, whether it's Babylon, Egypt, the Syrian Empire, the Roman Empire, all these empires were established on the backs of the Lord's chosen people. And once we go into them, they put us on the bottom. We begin to live like the other nations. We begin to eat the things they do. We begin to serve the Lord. And because the Most High loves us so much, he brings the other nations down and separate us.
That's right.
But these are the things that we talking about, the separation in the land. And all people was supposed to have their own land. So that way we would sell and receive the goods of what we're supposed to have in our own communities and our own families. We talk about the circulation of a dollar. The circulation of a dollar in the Black, Hispanic, Native Indian community, it takes 6 seconds for each dollar that is made to be transferred outside of the nation of Israel. So what does that mean? Other nations get a chance to benefit off of every dollar that we make, and we do not. All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 37 and verse 1. And Jacob dwelt in the land.
And Salaki too. And so much, and for you smarty, arty Negroes out there, when you get your paycheck, where does it go to? You say, well, my money in the bank. Well, who owns the bank? And guess what the bank does? The bank, money that you have going into the bank, it doesn't stay there. Guess what a bank does? It loans your money out. You know who they not loaning the money to? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
Every other culture, every other nation that comes to America, they are the ones that receive the benefits of you working hard so that money can be loaned out by the bank so other nations of people can create businesses off of your work. You got to understand, this is a game that's being played on our people day in and day out. That's why the Lord asks us to come out of her. You understand? Come out of this whore or this place that we call America, all right? And all the other nations.
That's right.
Lucky, go ahead.
Khan. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 31 and verse 37 and verse 1. And Jacob dwelt in the land wherein his father was a stranger, in the land of Canaan. Verse 2. These are the generations of Jacob. Joseph, being 17 years old, was feeding the flock with his brethren. And the lad was with the sons of Bilhah, and with the sons of Zilpah, his father's wives. And Joseph brought unto his father their evil report. Verse 3. Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his old age. And he made him a coat of many colors. Verse 4. And when his brethren saw that their father loved him more than all his brethren, they hated him and could not speak peaceably unto him. That's it for this week.
Lord willing, that's it for next week. We about to get into the thick of the what they call it? The thick of the bride now, you know what I'm saying? We about to get into your people, you know what I'm saying? What happened to Joseph, why his brothers hated him. You know what I'm saying? Just think about, you know what I'm saying, this brother of an age, and then, you know, it's having the baby boy, if I may. That's with Joseph, all right? So we about to get into it. And with that, Alawapanya, Amadim just up here.
YAHANNA.
With that, Amadium, Sir Wapan Aquadum. That means stand. We're going to face towards the east and do the prayers.
The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
Abanaw, Shabbat Shemaya, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malathwa, Tabah, Ratazai, Hayah, Asha, Baratiza, Kawa, Hayah, Yashmai, Lam now, Akam, Ka, Yawam, Waslak now, Kawati now, Kaslak now, Kabawati now, Wala, Tabiah now, Vanessa one, Habal, Awasha now, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamlaku, Wa'ala, Watapara, Lawalami, Aman. Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Prayer for the power of the Hebrew.
Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Baba Kusha, Athana now, Aka, Lapa, Ka Makao, Ka Madawa,
Haka, Latahar, Habatazariah, Haka, Lakhakim, Hamath, Haka, Al-Karath, Atamala, Lagarashan, Bahashim, Yahushua, the Wadaman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness, the power to Salakia, all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. Barakatah Yahweh, YAHANNA, Ma'agaga, Walahayim, Tazba'ah, Halawap YAHANNA, Halawapium, Hasaranya, Hakwasayanya, Hakoyoyo, Wakawati, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, the what I mean. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushua, and Michael, and the angels, Commander Junior Hunter, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Araharia, Mahayan, Yaba'ah, Azari, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Asha, Shamayam, Ra'aratza, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Ayah, Yamyaka, Yawamam, Ashamash, La'akaya, Ryarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Atnapaska, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tadaka, Wabkaaka, Mayata, Why are we alone? In English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, for which covered my help coming from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yashala shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy cape. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, for this time forth and need forevermore.
Psalm 83 in Hebrew.
Alayam, Adam Laka, Atakarash, Wa'al Tashakwat, Akahana, Yabyabaka, Yaboyamam, Ra'ash, Ahamlika, Ra'arwa, Sawada, Wa'atazawa, Atazapamwaka, Amara, Lakara, Lahakino, Magara, Wa'atazakar, Sham Yashal, Awada, Kaya, Nairatza, Laba, Yakadwa, Al Yakabara, Yakaratwa, Alaha, Yanawam, Yayashma, Yalayam, Wababa, Magarium, Gabal, Lamwan, Marilak, Palasha, Lamashadwa, Tazawar, Gawashwa, Nalawa, Amam, Yahawa, Zarawa, Labayin Lawat, Sela, Ashalaham, Kamadium, Kasasara, Yagabium, Balakar, Kakashwan, Nashadawa, Ba'ai Daira, Yayawa, Dama, Ladama, Shawatamwa, Nada Yadawa, Karai, Wakazabak, because of tall, Manai, I Tazasamuka, Ashar, Amara, Nairash, Nanawa, Ath, Nadawa, Alahaya, Alhaya, Sawatamwa, Kakalawa, Kakwash, Lapanla Raka, Gaash, Thyra Ira, Bakalaba, Alahat, Bakariam, Akaradama, Kasaira, Wabasa, Napathka, Dabahalam, Walaha, the Paleham, Halawam, Makajukashwan, Zimka, Yahweh, Nabashwan, Bailawa, Dayai, Nadaparu, Wadaiwa, Wadaiwa, Kayata, Shimka, Yahweh, Labadka, Ayawan, Wadakayarataza. Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh, for lo, thine enemies, Megatoma, they have hate, have lifted up the head, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, they have consulted against the hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yashala may with no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They are hoping the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisir, as to Jabin, at the brook of Keson, with perish at Endor. Make them as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Hareb and like Zaire. Yea, all their princes as Abad and as Amuna, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel that stumble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempests, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Sorry, man, you want to prepare yourself to salute the Torah? Sorry. How about Shimmy, how sharp, yeah. How about Shimmy, how sharp, yeah.
All right. Men of Israel, we'll give one courteous salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Namadium, Barak.
How about Shimmy, how sharp, how about Shimmy, how sharp,
Yalamata. Well, sisters online. Yasar, turn facing sisters online. Men of Israel, give one courteous salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Namadium, Barak.
Yahweh Shabbat, Taba Shimmy, how sharp.
Yajamata, class dismissed.
So, like, if this is your first time tuning into the I.S.U.P.K Fayetteville, North Carolina page, please comment, like, subscribe, and share the service. If you know what I'm saying. Once again, if you have any questions about anything service that we see in the Sabbath service today, feel free to reach out to the school. We have classes also from Monday through Friday, from 7 o'clock to 9 online, and we have a physical location, 205 West Russell Street. Feel free to check in on us. All right, with that, shalom.